Good morning, fellow adventurers and my weary wanderers, and welcome to the next devlog for Daemon Change. It's a little bit low energy today because just about everything in the schedule has been pushed back a week because I got hilariously sick. So we're going to pick up today and just kind of start afresh. Having said that, today is going to be fun, very relaxed and easygoing as I talk about the quest we just completed, the next quest and its various objectives, as well as some loose odds and ends about the state of things and just how we're going to progress from here. Jumping right in, everything you're seeing right now is the combat. It's very basic at the moment, it's nothing fancy, but you can run around the game world, perform attacks, and do damage to these little wandering spheres that sort of hover around. This is the bare minimum I needed in order to complete the combat quest. There were a number of other bonus objectives for that quest that involve things like slightly more interesting target dummies or a full set of combat mechanics, but those objectives were not completed. Time is a devilish thing, and while I could continue working on those features, and I will need to at some point, with the basics in right now, I just don't think they're quite as important as they were when I first started this quest. So, having said that, and then with where we're at right now, I'm going to officially call it Quest Complete. As an aside, this build of the game has already been uploaded for my fellow adventurers, and if you'd like to play what I've built so far, you can sign up to become an adventurer on Patreon, link for that down below. Which is a poignant thing to point out, since Patreon, time, and the next quest all happen to be related to each other. Let me explain. I know I've said this before, but I don't know, pardon me, I don't know if I have all of the technical skills required to make this game. I know there's a lot that I can do, and I know that there's a lot that I can learn. I just don't know if some of the aspects of this game are beyond my scope, we'll say. Aiming too far and too high has killed countless games in development, and I don't want this to fall victim to that. And I say all of this because now that combat is in, there's really only one major technical challenge left that I'm uncertain about, which is boss monsters. And I'm talking about those larger-than-life, cinematic, multifaceted challenges. I've made simple AI before, I've made little throwaway enemies, but I've never made a truly, intimidating opponent. And I don't know if I can. That's what the next quest was going to be, making the rough prototype for a large boss monster and seeing if I actually have the technical skills to make that a reality. And if it turned out that I'm capable of doing that, then the rest of the game is just a question of putting in the hours and getting it done, which would rest really easily with me. However, there's been a growing problem that I need to address, and that's kind of what we're here to talk about. That problem is time. It's been time from the beginning, but it is getting worse for me. I have so little time to work on this project, and even just getting sick this week has been a major blow to my momentum. It's getting harder and harder to manage both the time I do have and the time that I don't. So how do you get more time? Well, if there were other aspects of my life that I didn't have to worry about, like money,
I can answer that. For money.
I could commit more time to making this project. Okay, well, how do you get money then? Asked everyone ever.
I can answer that.
Well, of the various options I have to get money, the one I would like to pursue is the one where I can support myself off of making devlogs for this game and any future projects. Alright, final question then. How to support oneself off of YouTube? To do that, I need more views and more subscribers, and that's where the next quest for Daemon Change comes in. I do want to be clear that my quest this week is not going to be to evolve and mutate into some kind of smash that like button fanatic, but it is to begin steering the project towards something that will help the game appeal to more people. I do hate to admit it, but people really like pretty things, and frankly, my game is very ugly. I've been super concerned with these large technical milestones because by completing them, I've been giving myself a peace of mind that this project is something that I can complete. And I haven't really cared at all about most of its aesthetics. And there's been some bits here and there with shaders and color, but that has just as much to do with how the game works as how the game looks. Even so, the game just isn't inspiring to look at right now. I want to grow this channel, I want to grow our Discord, and I want to do this for a living instead of the dead-end job that I have right now. So as a result, I've decided to kick all the technical stuff down the line. realistically, I am confident that any of the challenges posed by making a boss monster are just challenges that I can overcome, even if it takes time and even if I need help. It'll be fine. For now, I need time in order to work on making this game, and in order to get time, I need to start making some things that slap. And for that end, I can say that the next quest for Daemon Change is to start making the main character, the finished version, the Daemon itself. I want to start making some visuals so that one piece at a time I can start showing everyone why this idea got me so excited in the first place. So to everyone who's been here since the beginning, thank you. Thanks to the adventurers, my patrons, as always, and just thanks for hanging out and listening to me ramble today. I really am always excited for the next bit, the next thing to do, and I hope you are too. Now if you excuse me, I'm going to go chug another gallon of emergency laced orange juice and get back to work, and I'll see you guys in the next one.